Hey, Radiant family. Um, Pastor James here. I just wanted to take a couple of minutes of your time to talk about this next season in church and cast some vision for what we're seeing God call us to here in this coming year. So, as you know, if you've been around here, we're adding a second service at 9 a.m. on Sunday mornings starting March 2nd. We're super excited about that. And we're doing that in prayerful hope that God will use our willingness to step out in faith and to serve so that many more people would taste and see that He is good here in our community. And so I say every week that the church is not a building or a meeting that we attend, but it's a people. It's God's people being changed into His image by His power in all of life together. And so our elders and our deacons have prayed and planned to add another weekly meeting into our rhythms in a way that we hope gives greater opportunity for that to be felt and displayed, that us being a family of believers together. And we want each of you who are going to be serving to feel more deeply connected to Jesus and His church as we take this next step. So with that in mind, we are intentionally doing a few things that I want to lay out for you today. Just give me a few minutes of your time. So, number one, before each service on Sunday, we're going to be doing a quick huddle with all of the volunteers to connect with everyone who's serving and to pray together. This will be just a couple of minutes, and we're going to do it at quarter till the service, so at 8:45 for the 9 o'clock service and 10:45 for the 11 o'clock service. And so if you're serving in one of those services on a given Sunday, we want you to come and connect with us, be here, plan accordingly. We're going to be down in the fellowship area just for a few minutes at 8:45 and at 10:45. We want you there. Number two, what we're going to be doing is some of our teams are going to be serving back to back at both services, like music and AV and preaching, and other ministries are giving the option to their team whether they want to serve at one or both services, and I'm excited about that opportunity that it will give many of you to now serve at one service and attend the alternate service. And our desire is that we make the Sundays that you serve the church an experience that you joyfully anticipate and look forward to every single time. Right? Serving Jesus together is good. Third, what we're going to do, we're trying hard to be intentional to make space and time for everyone who is serving on Sundays at Radiant to connect with each other deeply. And with this goal in mind, we have set the service times to give some time in between, 20 to 30 minutes in between services. And I'm moving right now the cry room back into the children's ministry wing so that we can make what was the cry room down under the entryway into what we're going to call the green room. And this is going to be a space that is open every Sunday for anyone who's volunteering and serving that day. And it'll be open from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. each Sunday, and it's going to be stocked with some light breakfast options and some refreshments so that each of you can stay and fellowship in between services instead of feeling like you have to leave and go get some food for you and your children. And we want to do that also as a way of saying thank you that we see your service to Jesus and your love for His church, and we appreciate you. Our use of this space is and time on Sunday mornings is as a connection point for growing church unity, and health is going to be a work in progress. And so as you see things that maybe we could do better, we'd love your feedback on that. A couple of little logistical details about the green room, though. The green room is not going to be a kid's place or a teen's space, right? What I mean by that is not that kids and teens aren't welcome in there. It is that the children of parents who are serving that morning are welcome to go into that room with their parents. And those parents are absolutely welcome to get their kids some food and some drinks, but the children should not be unattended in the green room or helping themselves to refreshments. So if you see children in there unattended, and likely, like, to be honest, my kids are probably going to be the first ones that need this reminder. Please just ask them to exit, and if they don't comply, feel free to get a parent or one of our security team to help you. Lastly, as we have planned out this second service launch, we again are trying to set it up to provide more opportunity for connection and for fellowship. And so we have decided that on the months that we have 5 Sundays, that 5th Sunday will be structured a little bit differently. What we're going to do is Praise and Potluck 5th Sundays. The first one of these is going to be March 30th, and this is the details, right? The nursery is going to be open, but the kids' classes will not go on that 5th Sunday, and we're going to do a shorter service that is singing and scripture heavy, and probably no sermon, and the goal there is that that we can come together and we can worship and praise and get into the scripture, and then we have like a lot more time in between, and we're going to have a potluck meal, and this is a time for everyone from both services to come together to eat and to connect and to experience the goodness of fellowship with Christ and his people. Again, I'm just so excited to see what God is doing at Radiant and in our city and in your lives. I look forward to seeing what he will do in you and through us as we continue to grow into a more and more radiant reflection of him together. And I am deeply grateful for each of you that I call my Radiant family. You are truly the best. Thanks.